Oh god, I'm such a bush girl. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do kind of like a chit chat get ready with me because I don't know, I haven't done one yet and I feel like I just want to talk as opposed to like tutorial or like show you guys anything right now. And also because like a few of my favorite shows have ended and like I feel like I need to talk to someone about it. And by a few I mean a couple. And I don't know, I'm just bored and I'm off today and I have all the time in the world and I've been watching videos on YouTube all day and I've been watching Grimm and Walking Dead and those types of shows and I need a vent. I need to get this out of my system. Today's look is gonna be mostly like probably like a medium coverage. I just have to run some errands. And yeah, let's get started. So I think I'm gonna use Matchmaster today from MAC. This one's a medium to full coverage, I consider it, just because it's buildable. And it's also, the cool thing about the Matchmaster foundation is that it adjusts to fit your skin tone. And so it doesn't have like the yellow undertones, it doesn't have like the pink undertones, it adjusts accordingly. I have found though, when using this on different people, that the lighter colors typically seem like they're harder to adjust for certain people. Like if you're really fair toned, the lighter colors are sometimes not gonna go light enough. They'll tend to adjust darker or they won't adjust at all and they'll just be as they are. So I know a few of like the lighter toned people that I know and that I've worked with don't end up loving this foundation. But I found that for darker tones, it's bomb. It's amazing. So yeah. On me, it stays pretty neutral usually. Like it doesn't end up picking up on any redness or anything like that. So that's why I think I like it, especially for this time of year. But yeah. So anyways, so when I was talking about the shows that I've been watching that ended, I was really only talking about two shows. I was talking about Grimm, which just had its series finale, and I was talking about Walking Dead, which just had its season finale. Now, Grimm is an interesting show because I never intended to get attached to that show. That's just a show I started watching like randomly one day when I was just hanging out at home with nothing to do, and it just kind of came across my television, and the episode was like, I don't remember when it was. It was like probably a couple years ago, but the episode that I was watching was like super cheesy to me, and it was like really kind of dumb, but I was like, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of keeping my attention, and it's kind of a play on like the brothers Grimm, I think, if I remember correctly, and just like those like fairy tale stories and stuff like that. But so I started watching it just when I had nothing else to watch, and then somehow got attached to it. And this last season was actually the series finale. Now, the last episode, I literally just stopped watching. I just finished watching it on my computer. I was streaming it through Xfinity. And it was definitely a tearjerker because at some points, like, I don't want to give too much away for people that do watch it and that haven't watched this series finale yet, but I was definitely like bawling my eyes out, which that's not like a surprise if you know me. I always cry through TV shows, through movies, through commercials, so it's really hard for me to cry in real life. But it was a tearjerker, and then at some point I was like, no way, like this is just, like, no, it can't just all be going this terribly, like there has to be some type of like resolution or something has to get better, and it did. So it's definitely an interesting series finale. I think it put a nice little bow on everything. So if you watch the show, I would definitely recommend it. Or if you're just looking to watch something in the meantime and you can get access to it. I don't know if it's going to be on Netflix or it's going to be, you can obviously always find things online. But yeah, I approve of it. I like the show. I've grown to like the show. I think I only started watching the last couple of seasons though, because like I said, it's only been a couple years. I didn't watch from the very beginning, and they were doing some flashbacks through this episode, and it was like like the quality of the like CGI and stuff like that was pretty terrible. And then also The Walking Dead had its season finale, and it was great. And this whole, like, it's the 7th season finale, which is crazy because Walking Dead I've actually been watching since the very beginning. I feel like the season went by so fast. So fast. I feel like the last couple of months has gone by insanely fast. But I really, really liked the season. I know for a lot of people that watch the show, they didn't love the season just because it started off really just kind of like depressing, and it wasn't like the happiest of seasons. Not that The Walking Dead has ever been a happy show. Clearly, it's called The Walking Dead. Like, so if you went into that, if you went to the show with that expectation, that was never something that you were going to get from it ever. And they never have said it was like a happy show. But the seventh season, especially, I think for a lot of fans, it was just hard for them because of the fact that it was so dark, and we lost a lot of characters that people were really, really attached to, and like the family, as everybody calls them, like they weren't in control for a lot of the season until kind of the end or till the midway point. So like they were kind of torn apart, and then we had to watch them kind of rebuild themselves, which I thought that was really interesting. And what I like about The Walking Dead is it's like, even though obviously it's set in like a post-apocalyptic society and world, I think the whole idea of The Walking Dead, though, is that it starts to make you question, like, who would you be if the world ended? Who would you be if, if everybody that you knew around you was dead or dying, and you had to start all over with a bunch of strangers that you don't even know, and we had to re-navigate different types of relationships and politics and what that looks like in a post-apocalyptic world, in a zombie apocalypse specifically. So I think that's why I've always liked the show, because as outrageous as the idea of zombies is, it's not that outrageous, because I feel like the CDC... No, never mind. We're not going to go there. But anyways, it's not that outrageous, though, because, like, the idea and, like, the way that we live our lives, it would completely change. It just kind of makes you kind of have to keep... stay on your toes, and then also, like, it really forces you to have to know yourself and have to know who you are, which I think is, like, what a really cool idea. Which I think is a really cool idea. Can you just talk, Quinn, like a normal person? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. So quick product review. So the other day I was at, not the other day, like a month ago, I was at the grocery store, and not the grocery store, I was at Walgreens, and I was just, picking up some things for my kid and just meandering along the aisles and just, playing around and looking at what they had to offer and all that good stuff. And I came across these Wet n Wild powders. They're pressed powders, and they're called photo focus powders. So the whole idea is that they're supposed to be good, and they're not, they're supposed to be good on camera. They're not supposed to give you flashback or things like that. So it says it's been tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models, with and without flash. And so it's supposed to help eliminate flashback, and it's supposed to just give you like that nice smooth finish without being, too heavy and all that stuff. And I've played with a couple of them in my kit, and I've played with a couple of them just in real life on my own, and I actually have been really liking them, which is funny because I've never really gotten into Wet n Wild products before. Do I think that they're like as great as some of my other powders I have from other brands? No, but for what they are, I think they are really great. So if you haven't played with them, if you haven't picked them up yet, I would definitely recommend it, especially because they're super cheap. They were definitely under $10 if I remember correctly, especially if you have like the Walgreens membership coupon thingy-mabob. I'm not putting a lot on. I'm not putting a lot of powder on today because the last couple of days my skin's been pretty dry. And these only probably provide like a light to medium coverage. I don't think you can build them up to a full coverage, at least not in my experience, and I haven't really tried yet, but yeah. So I just feel so flubby. There's my triple chin if you've never seen it before. Anyways, so what I'm going to be doing today, I have a lot of errands to run, like I said. So I'm going to go to Victoria's Secret because I need some new bras, because apparently you're supposed to get bras every 6 months, especially if you have like a fuller cup size. And I'm like, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I don't know anyone that goes and actually gets a bra every 6 months, because first of all, that's a lot of money, and then second of all, that's a lot of money. Like, I guess I get it, like, brows stretch out and things change and your body changes, and like especially if you're not good about washing them and drying them like you're supposed to. I get that, I do. But I feel like if you are good about taking care of your clothing and you're taking care of your bras and you're not drying them, I don't understand why you need to go every 6 months. I feel like that just sounds so crazy to me. Like 6 months is not, in the grand scheme of things, 6 months is not a long time. Now it's funny that I say that because when I'm like waiting for something to come around in my life, I'm like 6 months is so long. 6 months is the longest time ever. But anyways, yeah. Hair update for you guys. I haven't been taking care of my hair. I've been lazy, just like I knew I would be. So I've had it up in a bun for the past like week underneath my wigs, and I haven't really been good about moisturizing it. So today I actually like really took the time to make sure I moisturized it. I used water. I used my I used my Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioning Spray, and then I used my Can2 Shea Butter Grow Strong Strengthening Treatment, just to give it some like kind of protein and something to help it hold and not feel too weak. So now they're in like little mini buns, and whenever I wear these buns I look like a child. I look like a baby. So yeah, the next video that I'm going to be shooting, I'm actually going to be shooting it today and probably posting it the next couple of days, is going to be all about brushes. Now, I've been really thinking like, okay, so I want to take it back to basics, and I've always wanted to take it back to basics for you. And I think a part of the reason why I haven't been really super inspired to be posting videos lately is because I haven't been posting content that I wanted to post. I feel like I'm just creating like the typical YouTube channel that everybody watches, that everybody has. But I've always been more eager, and all the time I've been talking about creating on YouTube, to teach and to really kind of break it down for people, because I really enjoy that. So the next video that I want to record and post for you all is going to be all about brushes, in the sense of like, what are essential brushes? Why do we need these brushes? What types of brushes? And then, you know, how many brushes do I really realistically think that people would need? I think there's no rules, right? When it comes to makeup, there's no like steadfast, you have to do it this way, or you're gonna be in trouble, or whatever. So that's what I want to play with, and that's what I want to record. And so as soon as I finish recording this and getting my face on and then running some errands, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna record that. Yeah. So then hopefully, like I said, you'll see it in the next couple of days. You know, I just realized I'm out of a lot of my brow products, and I'm stuck to some that like I don't end up wanting to use as much. So meh. But I need to go re-up on some brow products. You know my favorite thing to do on, oh my god, hold on, it keeps breaking. My favorite thing to do on like my days off, or I'm just like, or when I have like a morning off, I love looking like quote unquote a bum. Like I love looking like I don't care, which half the time I really don't care. Half the time I don't even bother putting a face on, but I figured like I wanted to record a video and I wanted to talk to you all and see you all. That's so weird because I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing my camera that I can't even look into because it feels so awkward to me. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Anyways, I do need to get new brow products though. Where was I going with that? I got distracted. I get distracted so easily. I have such a short attention span when I really think about it. When I'm really honest with myself. I hate this brow pencil. I don't hate it. It's just that I don't like a powdery brow finish unless I'm specifically using powders. But even then, I end up like wetting the powder, so it's not powdery. I don't know, like I just feel like it's not a defined brow look, but it's fine. Like I'm sure it looks fine on camera, I'm sure it looks fine in person, but just from my preferences and my tastes, it's not enough. And then also because it just looks so soft, because I'm in a black brow mood lately. Like for you guys have probably always noticed I literally use Black Track in my brows, which is a MAC Pro Longwear fluid line. Because I'm just in a black brow moment, and I feel like it doesn't look so dramatically like crazy on me. that I can't get away with it. And even if it did, like, I don't care. Like, I like it. Life updates for you. What have I been doing? I've been working. I've been helping one of my really dear friends who I've only really known for like since I think October, move back to Vegas. The last week I have been avoiding doing laundry. I've literally been avoiding doing laundry. And I've also been looking into personal training. Not like as in me personal training people, but me getting a personal trainer. I really want to get a personal trainer. And so I'm expecting a call from a personal trainer actually today, to speak logistics as far as like location and if she'd come to me or if I'd go to her and like prices and things like that. I've always wanted a personal trainer because for me, the road to healthy living and a healthy lifestyle has always been kind of hard for me because I want to, but I'm the type of person that I like to do things in a group setting or with a partner. It's tricky though because all the potential partners I could have don't live close to me or they don't have the same type of schedule that I have. So finding the time and finding the person and finding the place, that's always been difficult. So I've come to this point where I'm just like, you know what, screw this. Like, I really want to get in shape, and I have a plan of how I want to get in shape, but I know that I need someone to be accountable to and someone that I can check in with every once in a while and be like, okay, am I still on the right track? What should I be doing? If I plateau, like, help me through it. So I'm looking into a personal trainer for that reason. I just want to see him like once a week. And yeah, so that's a cool life update for you guys. And I want to try to get started with this personal trainer, if not by the end of this week, next week. So I'll definitely be giving you all updates on that. And I was really hesitant to actually say that on camera though, and I'm surprised I actually did end up saying that on camera, just because I hate being that person that just talks about things and doesn't do things. And for the longest time in my life, I've been that person that just talks about things. Like, for instance, it took me literally like probably 4 years to create a YouTube channel. That's a lie. That's an exaggeration. It took me a good like 2 years of talking before I created a YouTube channel. And like getting fit, I'll talk about it, I'll start it, and then I'll fall off the bandwagon. And that happens to all of us, right? So I'm really hesitant to tell people things I want to do because I hate being that person that just doesn't follow through. But this time around, like, I know I have no choice. Like, in my mind, like, there's no other option, and you have to get fit is what it is. So I'm going to. Now, I honestly, like, this is pretty much all I wanted to do. Like, I don't want any more coverage. I feel like this is actually way more coverage than I intended to put on my face. A part of me feels like I didn't want to put makeup on at all, but it's okay though because I wouldn't be seen in public, and I guess I should put in some type of effort on my days off. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I really just wanted to talk to you guys. Let me know what your favorite TV shows are, or if you watch Walking Dead, can we talk about the season finale? Let me know what your thoughts on it are. I love the season finale. Like I said, I felt like the season itself was dark and it was hard for a lot of people, but I will forever stick with The Walking Dead just because I love the characters so much of the family. Like, I love Rick, and I love Carl, and I love little baby Judith, and I love Michonne and Maggie. Like, literally, they're my favorite female characters on television. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think about Walking Dead if you watch it at all, or let me know what your favorite shows are. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, friends.